Welcome, have a nice day. Today is Wednesday, 22nd of May 2024. This day is celebrated as International Day for Biodiversity. The United Nations has declared 22nd May as the International Day for Biodiversity to increase the understanding and awareness of biodiversity issues. To halt or resolve this decline, it is important to change people's roles, activities, and relationships with biodiversity. From the history point of view, Raja Ram Mohan Rai was born on May 22nd, that is on this day in 1772, was a pioneering figure in 19th century India. So, starting the newspaper analysis with the newspaper, The Hindu states that Jenny Erpenbeck's Curios wins the International Booker Prize 2024. Author Jenny Erpenbeck, with a shortlisted book Curios, attends the International Booker Prize 2024 announcement at Tate Modern on May 21, 2024 in London, England. Curios by Jenny Erpenbeck, translated by Michael Hoffman, has won the International Booker Prize 2024. The winners take home a cash prize of €50,000 divided. Each of the shortlisted titles to win a prize of €5,000. This year's shortlist of 6 books was selected from the long list of 13 titles by a panel that included a writer and a broadcaster, Eleanor White, and Natalie Diaz, novelist Ramesh Guniskera, visual artist William Kentridge, and writer, editor, and translator Aaron Robertson. The Hindu newspaper also states that police break up a pro-Palestinian camp at the University of Michigan. Dozens of tents were in place as a part of the pro-Palestinian protest at the University of Michigan in Ann Arbor on May 2nd, 2024. Police have broken up a pro-Palestinian encampment at the University of Michigan less than a week after the demonstrators showed up at the home of school official and placed pig bags on her lawn. Police broke up a pro-Palestinian encampment at the University of Michigan before dawn on May 21, citing the threat to public safety and coming less than a week after demonstrators stepped up pressure by placing fake body bags on the lawn of school officials. Officers wearing the helmets with the face shields declared approximately 50 people from the Diag, known for decades as a historic site for campus protesters. Video posted online showed police using what appeared to be an irritant to spray people who were forced to retreat. The Hindu newspaper also states that what comes next for Iran after Riasi's death. Cars drive past a billboard bearing a portrait of Iran's late President Ebrahim Raisi. Center his foreign minister Hossein Amir Abdullahian, second from left, and other members of his entourage in the central Tehran on May 21, 2024, as mourners in the northern city of Tabriz attend a funeral procession for the president and 7 others who were killed with him in a helicopter accident 2 days ago. Tehran's immediate priority is to put in place an orderly transition so that, as the supreme leader put it, the nation will not be disrupted at all. Being Iran's president is not easy. The highest elected office in the country is not most powerful one. The president is answerable to the supreme leader, who is appointed by a body of his senior clerics. The president's main responsibility is to run the day-to-day affairs of the country, especially its crisis-ridden section's hit economy. The president also has to run a delicate foreign policy in a hostile region where its only national state ally in Syria, which itself has been battered by years of a civil war. The president has to do a lot of balancing acts as a home as well, keeping the link between the popular legitimacy and a clerical rule alive, while also working with the security apparatus, including the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps (IRGC), to protect Tehran's key geopolitical interests. In the pictured capital battle, Aam Aadmi Party and Congress find synergies. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal campaigning for the Congress East Delhi candidate Kanhaiya Kumar in New Delhi on May 21, 2024. Putting their differences aside, the Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress have joined hands to stop the BJP from achieving yet another clean sweep in Delhi. After his release from jail, Aam Aadmi Party leader Kejriwal has charged up the campaign with the different attacks on the Prime Minister in an attempt to stop the Bharatiya Janata Party from sweeping all 7 Lok Sabha seats in the national capital for third time from bitter rivals. The Aam Aadmi Party and Congress have come together in a seat-sharing agreement under the Indian National Development Inclusive Alliance. India, the Aam Aadmi Party is fighting on 4 seats and the Congress from 3. The campaign is run in the run-up to the May 25 election has had its fair share for activists and turners with the arrest of Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal days after the announcement of the election, followed by his return to the campaign trial 50 days later, raising the stakes even further, both from inside and outside jail. Mr. Kejriwal has emerged as the star campaigner of the India bloc. The Hindu newspaper also states that Supreme Court halts 90-acre project in Kumaon, Himalayas on appeal, challenging single-window clearance. A view of Supreme Court of Delhi in New Delhi. Bench's order come at the time when Uttarakhand is gasping from the after effects of killer forest blazes and denuded green cover. The Supreme Court has served a blow to a single-window clearance meant to hasten infrastructural development in the ecologically fragile and seismic-prone lower Himalayas ranges by temporarily staying the construction of a 90-acre hotel and a township project in Kumaon hills of Uttarakhand. A bench of Justice A.S. Oka and Ujjal Bhuyan has passed the interim order at a time when Uttarakhand is gasping from the after effects of killer forest blazes and denuded green cover. Going towards the Hindustan Times newspaper states that Raisi Amir Abdullahian will be remembered as the friends of India. Mr. Jai Shankar, External Affairs Minister S. Jai Shankar said, they will always be remembered as the friends of India, who contributed immensely to growth of the Indian-Iran relationship. New Delhi, Iranian President Ibrahim Raisi and Foreign Minister Hossein Amir Abdullahian will be remembered as friends of India who made significant contributions to bilateral ties. External Affairs Minister S. Jai Shankar said on Tuesday as he conveyed the government's condolences over their death in a helicopter crash. Sometimes also stated that several heat wave in Delhi on voting day as say weather officials. Delhi police women personal drinking water on a hot summer day at civil lines in Delhi. Delhi will have a heat wave to several conditions on Saturday when millions of voters in the national capital are due to vote for the 7 Lok Sabha seats. People familiar with the matter said on Tuesday. Sometimes also states that India's statecraft heritage has enriched outlook in a defense domain. General Pandey. Army Chief General Manoj Pandey on the Tuesday said the army has been explored the epic battles of Mahabharata, heroic exploits of eminent military figures and India's rich heritage in the statecraft under Project Udbhav to enrich the outlook in the defense domain. Myanmar insurgent transporting bullets while walkie-talkie from India held in Mizoram. A man whose identity has not been revealed was caught by Assam Rifles personnel on Saturday evening. The security forces in Mizoram arrested an active cadre of Myanmar's Chin Defense Force (CDF), who was transporting bullets, walkie-talkie assets, and tactical gear for the insurgent group across the border. People aware of the matter said on Tuesday the man whose identity has not been revealed was caught by Assam Rifles personnel on May 18, Saturday evening. According to the economy of the country from the business point of view, durable alignment with the 4% inflation target to recommence in second half of the year. Reserve Bank of India article says the Reserve Bank of India has projected consumer price based on inflation CPI or retail inflation to ease to 3.8% in the July-September quarter for financial year 2025. Inflation is projected at 4.5%. The alignment of inflation with the 4% of target on a durable basis may restart in the second half of the year, an article published in the Reserve Bank of India's monthly bulletin said. In April, headline inflation moderated to 4.8% from 4.9% in March as a positive momentum of 48 basis points. BPS was one more than offset off by a favorable base effect of 51 BPS on the basis point is 100th of the percentage point. The BJP promise of stocks induce setting new records after June 4, while market trajectory during the current elections are broadly in line with the past trends. Foreign portfolio investors, PPIs, have also sold rupees 28,242 crore or $3.38 billion of Indian equities so far in May due to the election-related uncertainties. On May 13, when the results were announced, the Sensex rose 0.8%. And the Nifty was up 0.37%. However, a month after the results were declared, the Sensex crashed 10.5% and the Nifty tanked 12.17%. Government affirms quality-related restrictions on laptops, mobile phones, and other electronic items. The notification said that about 64 electronic items, including laptop, tablets, microwave ovens, set-top boxes, mobile phones, digital camera, and Bluetooth speakers, among others, new as well as the second hand, is prohibited unless they are registered with the Bureau of Indian Standards. India had ramped up quality control order on numerous items of mass consumption, which restricted import and storage or domestic sale to prevent cheap quality Chinese goods from entering India. Going towards the world news, including a gunman killed 14 North Central Nigeria attack. Israeli forces raised parts of Gaza. Jabalia hit Rafah with airstrikes. Russia begins nuclear drills following West's remarks suggesting a possible deepening role in Ukraine. Biden's approval rating fell to lowest level in the nearly 2 years report. Vatican makes a fresh overture to China, reaffirms that the Catholic Church is no threat to sovereignty. Colombia weighing whether to suspend EMC ceasefire after bombings, defense minister says. Going to science and tech, X chromosome revival in older women ups autoimmune disease risk. In 1961, Mary Frances Lyon argued that one of the X chromosome in females is randomly inactivated during early embryonic development to prevent the overexpression of X-linked genes. Scientists have found a molecular link between the altered X chromosome inactivation and autoimmune disease. In mammals, the females have 2 copies of the X chromosome while the males carry a single copy. The X chromosome is more significant than for its role in determining sex. Recent genomic studies have shed light on the fundamental biological process the X chromosome modulates and the genes it encodes. The gathering evidence suggests, in fact, that it plays a part in a variety of biological functions, as well as the controls the sex-specific susceptibility to certain diseases. What is aircraft turbulence and how common is it? Explainer. The interior of Singapore Airlines flight SQ321 is a picture after an emergency landing at a Bangkok Suvarnabhumi International Airport, Thailand, May 21, 2024. 1 passenger died and 30 others were injured after the plane hit turbulence. 1 passenger died of a suspected heart attack and 30 others were injured after a Singapore Airlines flight from London to Singapore hit several turbulence on May 21, forcing a Boeing 777-300 jet to divert a Bangkok authorities said. Analyzing local environmental footprints of luxury consumption explained. While climate change is a global concern, issues such as water scarcity and air pollution are often localized or regionalized. For example, excessive water use in one region may not directly affect water scarcity elsewhere. Focusing on the local environmental issue is crucial, and herein comes the importance of understanding household environmental footprints. From artificial intelligence point of view, AI Summit secures safety commitments from 16 companies. 16 companies involved in artificial intelligence, including Alphabet, Google, Meta, and Open Artificial Intelligence, have committed to safe development of the technology. 16 companies involved in artificial intelligence, including Alphabet, Google, Meta, and Open Artificial Intelligence, have committed to safe development of the technology. 16 companies involved in artificial intelligence, including Alphabet, Google, Meta, Microsoft, and Open Artificial Intelligence, as well as the companies from China, South Korea, and the United Arab Emirates, have committed to safe development of the technology. The announcement, unveiled in the United Kingdom government statement on Tuesday, came as the South Korea and the Britain has hosted a global artificial intelligence summit in Seoul at a time when the breakneck pace of artificial intelligence innovation leaves governments scrambling to keep up. European labs led by EMIC to receive $2.7 billion in CHIPS Act funding. Leading European research labs will receive 2.5 billion euros in funding. Leading European research labs will receive 2.5 billion euros or $2.7 billion in funding under the European Chips Act to set up a pilot line to develop the test future generations of advanced computer chips. Leading European research labs will receive 2.5 billion euros, once again $2 billion in funding under the European Chips Act to set up a pilot line to develop and test future generations of advanced computer chips, Belgium's EMIC said on Wednesday. The European Union's 43 billion euro Chips Act was announced in 2023 to support domestic European chip making a counterbalance ban by China. The United States and the other governments to shore up their own industries following the shortages during the COVID pandemic. And lastly, there's a famous quotation said by Rajaram Mohan Rai, whose birth anniversary is 22nd May 1772 up to 27th of September 1833. Was an Indian reformer who was one of the founder of the Brahmo Samaj. In 1828, the prosecutor, the precursor of the Brahmo Samaj, a social reform movement in the Indian subcontinent. He was given the title of the Raja by Akbar II, the Mughal emperor. His influence was apparent in the field of the politics, public administration, education, and religion. He was known for his efforts to abolish the practice of the sati and the child marriage. Rai is considered to be the father of the Indian Renaissance by many historians. Rajaram Mohan Rai says a famous quotation. He says that, "Just consider how terrible the day of your death will be. Others will go on speaking and you will not be able to argue back." Okay, thank you.